On the 9th of January, I had my last NSEM of the first semester, and on the 10th, I was in a train back home. It is absolutely insane that one semester of college is already over. It does not feel like that, and coming home is always a moment for me to reflect back on all the time has passed and how everything has changed. Guys, my hair looks so disgusting, but now that I'm home, obviously, we had to get pastries. New Year pastries from this one pastry shop in Delhi, in CP. It's so good. And I always get this one, this fresh strawberry one. मैंने जो इंतज़ार किया है to have nice pastries. Even though there are like even though there's like a very popular bakery मेरे कॉलेज के पास, like Canal Road campus के पास, but it just does not hit like anything here. Okay, taste test time. It's so good. There's a little strawberry piece also. Let's have that. Exams के trauma के बाद, this is exactly what I needed. My exams were like actually insane. The fact that it's like a normal accepted thing to have 8 exams in 4 days, like 3-hour end sems with a 1 hour ka gap in between is insane. Like, okay guys, vlogging on my iPad now because my phone has run out of space again. So yeah, the fact that I'm gonna have to bear this for the next 3 to 5 years is actually insane. Recently I was talking to an MBA person and she said that jitna kaam tum logo ko like as undergraduate students karna pada hai, nobody else does that. Like, this is not normal for undergraduate students. And we were all like, yeah. Because she was an engineering grad with 25% attendance criteria. Abhi mujhe karna hai, ek to I need to like wash my hair and I'm gonna get it like washed. And I'm going back on Sunday night. मेरी एक और train है Sunday दोपहर को, which hopefully does not get cancelled because if I take that Sunday night wala train, I will reach Jammu at like 5-6 a.m. in the morning. And then I have class at 9 a.m. in the morning and I know I'm gonna be dead the entire day. Yeah, ideally if a Monday morning does not have a 9 a.m. class, I will like worship our CRs for the rest of the semester if they arrange that for us. Highly unlikely. Other than that, as I said, I have to clear my entire digital space. I have to clear my email. I have to clear my iCloud storage. And other than that, मैं अपनी literally पूरी laundry घर ले आई हूँ ताकि my parents can deal with it and I don't have to deal with it. So God bless Mama Papa. Because washing winter clothes is so painful. So this day my friend Akshar actually surprised me. He just randomly showed up at my house and then we went out for dinner. It makes me so happy to meet my friends from back home because I feel like those are the people with whom I have like the realest connections and with whom I have like no competition. The next day Swayam and I met and it's like our little tradition to go on a drive and to go in this one place, and it was just really nice. Then we went and met my tuition teacher, which is where we met tuition. Guys, I'm so happy to be back home. Okay, I'll tell you what college and coming home feels like to me, and tell me if you can relate. I always feel like I'm living like 2 entirely different lives, and when I go into one life, for example, when I go home, it's so hard to believe that I actually live in my college most of the time. Also, I don't know if I've shared this, but I'm actually really into astrology, numerology, and now also tarot. So if you guys would be interested in knowing more about these interests of mine, tell me in the comments. The next day my parents and I went out and we had chaat and we had golgappe and it was so fun. I keep telling people here about like Delhi NCR ki chaat,
and people just don't get it. They're so easily impressed. I'm like, you haven't had the real thing. And of course, in true I am fashion, we had an assignment during the sem break also. But aside from that, those 10 days were honestly really special, and I'm grateful for every moment that I got to spend with my friends and family. Now that I'm back to college, I really treasure those moments, and looking back at these pictures, like, you don't realize how special it is until you don't have it on a regular basis.
"2025 is going to be a year to remember. I feel it already. I'm gonna be making it a year to remember. अब मैं इसका क्या करूँ? Hello, I'm Avishi. Welcome back to my channel. It is 10:40 p.m. on Saturday night, and kal raat at this exact time I will be on a train back to Jammu, back to college. But जाने से पहले I'm gonna do something that I have done every single year on YouTube, which is reflect on the previous year and plan for the next year. We always do this together on here, but this time I didn't really have time to do it at the time of New Year's because I had exams right then. But it's okay, better late than never. And now, we're gonna do our planning and thinking and organizing in a very sustainable, intelligent manner, rather than it just being like a trendy fad thing, you know. I just know, like, I intuitively know that 2025 is gonna be a year where so much is gonna happen, like so much. I feel like मेरे लिए 2023, 4 and 5 are kind of like a cycle, and this year is the completion of that cycle. Like, मैं थोड़ी novice astrologer भी हूँ, so I know that there are some crucial transits happening in my birth chart, and really for all of us that signify massive changes and really rapid changes happening, regardless of whether or not you believe in astrology. And I feel like by the end of this year, so many things will be so clear. So many things that are in the dark right now will be so clear towards the end. Like, that is my little prediction for the year. Oh my god, you know, I don't know what you guys will think about this, but you know that I'm like into astrology and numerology and all that. So I've got into tarot also. I have like a full tarot deck with me. What if we did like a quick little tarot segment, like a chotu sa yearly prediction for us? I'm gonna pull out like one card, okay? If you're not into all this stuff, please skip. But if you are, I think I just pulled out a really nice card. So I said I'm gonna pull out only one card, but this other card is like very clearly, evidently, so, oh my god, sticking out. So we're gonna go ahead with these two cards, okay? Firstly, the fact that one is like a masculine card and one is a feminine card shows that we'll probably be achieving like a balance, the yin and yang, intuition versus believing in the material reality, all of that. So very interesting, because like the High Priestess card is also all about intuition, and the King of Pentacles card is a very like material world, earthly card, and it's about resources, and it's about like a man who's like a king and who has power, position, authority, and who has money and who is wealthy. I think this is like a beautiful combination. Wow. So guys, एक और backup career option मिल चुका है. Anyways, firstly, let's reflect on the previous year. I want you to ask yourself a few questions that I have been asking myself from since Christmas, really, because whenever Christmas comes around, that's when I'm really like, oh yeah, 5 दिन में साल खत्म हो रहा है. What I ask myself is, what went really well this year? What went really badly this year? What did I contribute to it going well? And what did I contribute to it going badly? And उसके बाद, what are the external factors that made it go well and the external factors that made it go badly? What am I bringing into the new year and what am I leaving behind? So मेरे लिए like a big highlight of the year was obviously getting into one of my top colleges, getting really good marks in 12th grade. These are the two things I was pretty much entirely focused on पूरे साल. I think मेरे लिए this year was also really big in terms of learning how to be genuinely confident and learning how to like actually
really like myself. I feel like we all have like so much hatred within ourselves for ourselves, whether we realize it or not, and we are just projecting it all day long. And once you fix that relationship with yourself, then you stop finding faults in everybody and everything around you. Something I also made note of this year was that all the things that bother me in other people, all the things that I find annoying, irritating, either those are things that I do myself and I dislike about myself, but I'm not able to change it, so I'm just putting blame on somebody else for doing the same exact thing, or it's like a part of myself that I haven't healed yet and that I'm not comfortable with yet, but it's a clear indication that this is exactly like where the wound is and where I'm feeling hurt for no reason. What I am taking into the new year and what I'm going to try to implement in this new year: establishing and then sticking to good habits and routines, trying to stay healthy physically and mentally, and 3, focusing on myself, solely focusing on myself and continuing to pretend that the rest of the world does not exist in my reality, because it doesn't exist. Because the more I lean towards that mindset, the more I'm able to just be myself and not care at all about what's happening. So ये तो मेरे थोड़े ही हा वाले goals थे, but I have actionable goals too, obviously, which I have written down. अब इसके बाद, the next step is always to make your vision board. I have made a physical vision board, but I have also put all the pictures together and put it into my phone wallpaper and my iPad ka wallpaper. इसके बीच में I have this little quote which says, I have the power to make an impact, because it's a good reminder of your strength and your power even as an individual being. Your goals, even like in the external world, bahar wale goals are not so much bigger than you that you can't achieve them. It's all in your reach. You have the power to get all of that. Okay, so whenever I start the new year, obviously I have to do a little bit of shopping. There is something so special about buying new physical items that are entering your physical reality as you are entering a new year. It is a physical reminder of how things are changing and how you have the power to change things. You know? Basically, the point is मैंने थोड़ा makeup and skincare and fragrances खरीद लिए हैं, and now I have to show them to you, which means it's new you haul time. Firstly, we have this oil and acne control face wash from Chemist at Play. This brand के बाकी products that I have used, I have honestly really disliked them. But this is, I think, the 5th time that I'm repurchasing this face wash. It is so good. At least, I mean, I don't know if it's actually good or if it's just like placebo effect. But as my skin has gotten better, I have been using this. So I am attributing a little bit of my skin getting better to this. Because you can actually like feel the salicylic acid working on your face. I don't know. It just feels really good. So I've got this ले जाने के लिए because मेरा face wash खत्म हो चुका है. Next up, we have a salicylic acid body wash that I've gotten from Chemist and Play again. Chemist at Play. Because it's basically the same product but for your body, and I was like, you know what, I should try it because that seems pretty good. And basically there was a buy one get one free going on, and I got another face wash because I'm sure ये एक महीने में खत्म हो जाएगा. I'm going to put affiliate links इस सब के लिए description में if you guys want to go get it. I also got a new sunscreen. I got the UV Defender Invisible Resist sunscreen from L'Oreal. L'Oreal products are literally always legendary and life changing. I also got L'Oreal ka Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid micro something water cream. Basically I wanted a cream, and hyaluronic acid is supposed to be really good for dryness and everything, so and to really hydrate your skin अंदर से. I also got 2 perfumes because मेरा पुराना वाला perfume खत्म हो गया. I never thought that I would be buying new you perfumes, but if you have watched my college shopping vlog, I bought 2 new you perfumes, and guys, I absolutely loved both of them. Like, they are both khali. So I got this one, which is white oud. I wanted like little like inexpensive perfumes, but because like college me, I don't want to take nice expensive perfumes. These are really good and really affordable if you are in college, very like budget friendly. I like the packaging. The bottle only smells so nice. It actually smells like, it for real smells like oud. It's obviously not oud. It smells amazing. This other one was also really nice. This is Boston Orama. I love the packaging. Oh my god. This is so nice. These two together are so good.
Like, I actually highly recommend. I also got a few makeup products. So I needed to get an eyeliner because mera eyeliner kho gaya college mein. I got this L'Oreal eyeliner. It's an eyeliner pen because that's the only kind of eyeliner that I can use. I've actually become obsessed with doing my eyeliner. Like, ever since I've been home, almost har din I've done eyeliner and just a little bit of eyeshadow. Maybelline New York Tattoo eyeliner. I'm gonna tell you guys how it is when I test it out. Okay, this I'm really excited about. I got this Super Stay Teddy Tint. Apparently this is like bahut popular and I got it in the shade 25 Baby Tea. I love the packaging. This is so cute. Wow. It smells really good. Can you see anything? Because I can't see anything. No, because like I'm blind, that's why. This is a nice shade, wow. And I got a mascara because mera mascara bhi kho chuka hai. I've seen like so many people have this mascara, so I am assuming that it is good. Very cute packaging. And they gave us a freebie. This is why I love shopping at that place. They gave us a Maybelline ka blue kajal, which is so nice. Like, I love trying out stuff like this. I remember ek din I wore blue kajal. Was it blue kajal, and like 5 hours later it just looked like I got punched in the face.
And the next day I boarded a train back to Jammu. Thank you so much for watching this and thank you for being along with me on this journey. I appreciate you guys so much and I love you and bye bye.